everyone, and welcome back to our Witness video series. If you watched the last episode, you'll notice that we are not starting where we stopped last time, and that's just because I kind of wanted to walk around and find a good logical place for us to start that we could actually solve videos, and I thought this view was kind of pretty. So we are at that lab that we saw when we were riding on the boat that had like the chemicals going down the side of it. So on closer inspection, it kind of looked like it was maybe paint or algae, because it's definitely not liquid right now. So a funny thing happened with this recording when I was recording it. My microphone did not want to cooperate with my computer, so I'm trying out voiceovers. So it's going to be interesting to kind of watch this with you retroactively to kind of see what I did. As you can tell, this puzzle in particular is something that we're very familiar with. It's just got the white and black. So if this is a style that you enjoy, me kind of watching back my videos and recording the audio after the fact, let me know. I definitely don't intend to keep doing it this way, but if it's something you like, then I'll keep doing it. So as we can see, opening up the door there, it's like a greenhouse. There's lots of different colors. Roses. There's some petals on the ground. It actually kind of looks like some sort of explosion or something went off, because there's a bunch of wall missing. We got 3 different colors, but it's interesting because there's black petals on the floor, but no black flowers. And different color glass, which is also interesting, and what I figured out later, also really important to these puzzles in here. And we got a bunch of peppers in multiple colors. Got yellow, green, red, blue, or purple. I don't know. What are those? I mean, that's a color pepper that... oh boy. That's a color pepper that I would like to see in real life that doesn't actually exist. I don't know, maybe it does. I don't think it does, though. So here's 2 colors. It's kind of interesting to me, because these look painted on, which the other ones before did not really seem that way. But here we're doing something slightly different. There's 3 colors. Now we got 3 colors again. More colors, except all of the squares have something in them. Oh boy. You can tell I wasn't really sure what I needed to outline first. There we go. This is also 3 colors, but we've got that white piece that's in a really weird spot. No, that won't work. No. There we go. That should at least eliminate there. Yeah. And that opened up a whole different wall. It's really interesting. I'm curious. I mean, I know that it probably will never tell me what actually happened to this building, but it definitely looks like there's like an explosion or something hit it, because we've got walls missing, a floor missing. Later there's like a broken elevator shaft cord. No, that would have been right. You can do it. Yes, yes. No. Oh, I just have to turn that corner and I'll be right. So interesting watching these back. 'Cause I've definitely rewatched some of my videos in the past, but not like recorded my reaction at all. Just to kind of, you know, check quality and see if there's any obvious like gaps in time that are kind of super empty that need to get edited out. No. Yes, no, no. I'm so close. I just need to turn a corner. That's all I need. No, go back. So I think what was happening when I was doing this is I was talking and trying to solve at the same time, because I've definitely noticed that talking interrupts your train of thought when you're trying to solve. I mean, I can multitask okay, but like complex things where you definitely need like your full cognitive attention, it's really hard to do both at the same time. It might be like a practice makes perfect thing, but I think right now I was talking about the fact that I am going to be getting a new computer. It's going to be a gaming tower, which will be the first gaming tower. That's correct. There we go. So it'll be the first gaming tower that I've ever purchased for myself in my adult life. I usually work with laptops, and this current laptop that I've been using is, I want to say, like 5 or 6 years old right now, which is kind of part of the reason why we see a lot of lag. Not so much in these more recent episodes, but the lag has definitely been getting in the way, and it happens when my computer heats up and it has a hard time cooling down. I've tried propping up the back, but I mean, it's really just time to get a new one because they don't really make computers and electronics in general as good as they used to be. See, that's why I'm not really solving anything here. I was finishing my thought. But yeah, I'm really excited about that because it means I'm going to be able to give you guys better content and be able to play games that I really enjoyed in higher quality, which is, I think, going to be a huge life changer. And I use computers quite a bit in my everyday life as is, so it was definitely something I kind of had to push myself to actually splurge on, because it wasn't quite as frivolous of a purchase as I was kind of guilting myself into feeling. It's definitely time to get a new one, and I've been basically just torturing myself with this old laptop, and I'm still going to keep it and probably just take all of my games off of it. No, not quite. Well, nope, that won't work because there's going to be no way that I can totally separate out the white. But anyway, I'm gonna mostly use my laptop, I think, for like photo editing. I'm really into photography in my spare time, and I like doing other creative things, so I think I'm just gonna use it for my creative endeavors besides making YouTube videos and playing games. And I really want to thank you guys that have been commenting on my videos, especially the ones that interact with me. That's really been a great mood booster, especially in this time where we've been kind of sheltered in place. It's really given me some joy in a not very joyful situation, so I really appreciate you guys. And thank God for video games, am I right? Like, if I didn't have the hobby of playing video games, I would probably be way worse off. than I am. So I'm curious, you guys can let me know in the comments or not, but I'm curious, what kind of games have you been playing that have been kind of keeping you sane while we've been stuck here? Because I've definitely been playing, besides this, I play a lot of Animal Crossing, and I kind of played that for a little bit every morning while I'm drinking my coffee. Oh, that should be right. And I've also played a little bit of The Sims. They recently announced they're doing another expansion, which I know that some people feel like EA is being a money grab with that series, but I'm really excited about it because I like the environment, and it's going to be like a environmental, like eco-friendly living one. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be coming out next month. Yes, yes, there we go. Cheering myself on. You can do it! Think harder, think faster! See, now, something that I don't really catch on to is that panel with the colors looks different through the glass. This game really is very pretty for like how simple the graphics are. Because if you don't look at it through the glass, there's, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, like we got 6 colors. Like there's no way we can separate out 6 different colors. It takes me, I would say, a pretty good amount of time to realize that there's no way to do it, given the information that we have right now. And I also kind of start noticing that some of these colors look more evidently like painted on than the others. Like the green ones look a lot more solid than, say, the gray ones in the corner. And let's see, there's like those dark blue ones seem pretty painted on. So I don't know if like if they've all been like that and I just now noticed it because I was trying to figure out like why they, like, the information might be different. But you guys have been giving me a lot of really great hints, and this is one of those times where like I really just needed to take a step back and like look around and look at things from different angles. I also kind of like tried to draw correlations between like the plants in the background, because there's only, like, right now we can see 3 different colors of plants, and so maybe only the squares that are the same colors as the plants were the ones that mattered. I don't know, I mean, clearly that wasn't the answer, but that was something I was sort of grasping at straws. There's even some that are like light blue and then dark blue and then maybe like red and pink-ish. I mean, really, it's kind of like red and blue, but I don't know. I was just grasping at straws for trying to figure out what the answer could possibly be. It's always so like heart-wrenching when you start recording a video, or you completely record one. In my case, I did 2 videos, and then you like try to play them back, getting ready to upload them, and realize that there's no sound except for the game whatsoever, and you spent like an hour of your time doing it, and you know, trying to be extra talkative and talk through like your thought process and like what you're saying and all that, and like it's all gone. So now I'm looking, seeing like there's the 3 colors on that wall. Looks like 4 colors on this wall. but never 6 like that one. So that, and then like I don't really notice there that it's different through the glass. So my attention definitely wasn't there. So like I'm also kind of curious because I've noticed that there's definitely some areas of the game that you can't solve. So that makes me think that there is some semblance of like an order of the areas that you should interact with first. So I'm not really sure how you're supposed to like, because there's definitely no obvious like order besides the very beginning, because you're in the castle and then you come out of the castle and then they've got those, you're basically surrounded on the one side of the coast with really simple puzzles, and then it seems like the farther east towards the east inland towards the island you go, maybe the more complicated. I don't know if you felt that way when you were playing through, or if you have played this through before. There might be some people that haven't played. Looking at the plants. There's some dark blue ones on that middle shelf that isn't on the shelf. Trying to go upstairs. There's purple, or I guess rose colored glass. Magenta pink. What color you call that? And then there's like this one panel of lavender, or not lavender, oh my god. Cyan. There we go. I just mixed colors in my brain. That's what I did. Because like the pink and the cyan would probably make lavender. So that's why I said lavender. I'm not totally losing my mind. My brain works in really weird ways sometimes, don't ask me. Yeah, see, I mean, there's definitely, like, I guess I can kind of see some brush strokiness to the light green, but I feel like the other colors definitely don't seem as solid, I would say. I'm definitely not gonna get the right answer till I start looking around. Kind of zoning out at the waves back there. We're getting a little bit of lag. There's like some kind of sacks on the floor. I think it's supposed to be like soil, but I mean, clearly these plants don't look like they're growing out of soil. They're just splashing brown everywhere. Secret plant ingredient to make colors different. Genetic variations, like in Animal Crossing. Which I think some people claim that there's like an actual oh gosh, I can't remember, like the genetic variation when you breed two different colors together. I can't remember what the theory is called off the top of my head, but apparently there's some science behind it. I kind of feel like it's random because I've had plants... Oh, I didn't notice. Looking at the walls again. Because like I'll water my flowers and some days they just come up with random color variations, or, well, I mean, I guess not random, but they'll come up with a color variation. Sometimes they won't. It does, like, some of my red flowers don't have a recessive gene that some of my other red flowers don't have, which I think is what they were trying to figure out. That would be such complicated coding. Like, every time you put down a plant, it would have to basically keep track of, like, individual genetics. Like, I don't think the coding's that advanced, guys. I think it's just randomly generated, and there's just a small % chance that it's gonna be a hybrid color. Now I'm just staring off into the corner on the floor. Oh boy. Poor me. I was really on the struggle bus, especially because we had like just left that area with the shadows, which was really like mentally difficult for me, and I had felt so good that like we'd made some discoveries and I was like, okay, this is gonna be so much easier. You know, that was probably really hard. We're gonna try and find an area that we can solve really easy, so this is gonna be good, change of pace. And then I stumble into this, and so I was not a very happy camper. I did a pretty good job of hiding it though, if I do say so myself. So I'm just looking, staring, not noticing that the roses are a different color through the glass. Oh, did I notice? Yeah, I think I figured it out, because there's 3 colors. If you look at it, not behind glass. Oh, I figured it out! Yay, pony! And actually for like this kind of stuff, I've been taking pictures of the screen with my phone while I've been playing, so I can refer to it while I'm doing the patterns, because it's just easier for me to remember it, especially when you're like talking and trying to do recall. It's even harder, in my opinion. Now, I'm interested why that one at the very top is white, because I didn't think that one is a unique color. Maybe now I noticed it? Yeah, see, him stopped, so I think that I'm taking a picture of it with my phone. I'm explaining my great epiphany. The colors are different, because I didn't notice it before. And there we go. Now we're on the next one. We're going to go back and look at it through the glass. Although I don't remember if it was this one. I think it was this one that they started to do something tricky. It wasn't just as simple as looking through that same glass. Because they like to do that. They like to like gradually ramp things up. Sometimes I don't feel like it's so gradual. Yeah, see, I think I had to look at it through the cyan glass. Or the blue, teal, whatever you want to call it. I'll just call it blue, because I don't feel like saying cyan. I think I try it like one more time. Oh, jeez. I think we're dealing with lag. I also just noticed some humming in the game that stopped. So I don't know if that was, like, the lagginess. I think it is. That's unfortunate. That's what that is. Okay. Now I'm just trying to do it without the glass, I guess. But I'm not doing a very good job. I don't know, I might still be trying to use the picture. Obviously I don't have the picture in front of me right now, so I don't really remember what the pattern was, but as of right now I'm pretty confident that's what we have to do. And then the next one, I think, is one that we do without glass, and then the last one is the one that we have to do with the 2 panels combined, or maybe the next one's the 2 panels combined and the last one is without. Throw a curveball at you. Not sure if I finished this one before the end of the episode. I don't know, if I could solve all 3 of those puzzles in like the next 2.5 minutes, that would be pretty impressive. But I kinda doubt it. So I'm thinking the more like active response and interaction I get on these videos, is gonna kind of prompt me to not shoot so many ahead. I mean, I kind of like doing it because it gives me something to do, to be honest. But I would like to be able to implement the feedback that you guys have been giving me a little quicker. So I think that requires not making such a big backlog of videos. And it would help me catch issues like my microphone not working quicker. Although, I don't know. Because really I should be like testing my mic before I start every time. Like, I don't know why sometimes it works fine and other times it doesn't. I think maybe there's like a update or something that changed my settings, because I basically had to turn off the other audio input options, like disable them, and only have my mic that I use recording enabled. Even though if I do other programs that are recording, I don't have to, like, it doesn't matter, it picks up on this microphone fine. So it's a mystery, another mystery besides the one in The Witness. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Try something different. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up then, because I think that's probably what I'm doing in the original. So, I really appreciate you guys watching, especially the ones that have been commenting. Keep it up. You really do bring me a lot of joy with your interactions. And I'll see you guys all next time on the next Let's Play with Pony.